We interrupt this program to bring you Science with Seth. Let's talk about this egg container and the density of the eggs and getting them to float. So first we start off with a bouncy ball. Pretty cool looking, good size, and it floated, but it completely floated at the top. So we said, let's go with something a little bit more dense or heavier. So we did the golf ball. And that was too dense.
What's going on, Spice Runners? This week in the lounge, we have our buddy Seth Craig, aka Rogue Squad Garage. Yeah. Get to talk about all his custom work and stuff that he likes about Star Wars. Mm-hmm. So for those that are joining us, the word of the night today is customs. So I already threw it out there, and you guys have to go take a drink already. Scott's like, dang it.
Dang it, it's this one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us. Last week the channel hit 500 subscribers, and I think we're like at 520 now. So thanks for all of that. Congrats to everybody who won a prize. I think Seth was one of the lucky winners too.
Yep.
So thanks for all that. And thanks for everybody who was asking us or asking me on Sunday what happened to the video. It got taken down by the mouse, so I had to deal with that. So that was fun. I know, damn rats have been taking over our life. And Jason can tell us more about that.
The whole thing we were trying to figure out is how come we watch other channels that do more and they're fine, but this one got taken down. So if you think you know, please let us know.
Right. Yeah, so we can go around the room real quick, introduce everybody. Spice Runners Lounge welcomes Seth Craig. Craig, welcome to the channel.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. We got Michelle in the house.
Michelle.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
What's up? You got Jason.
You got the Vader twins over there in the corner.
I know. Hey, I didn't even do that on purpose. You got Vader and Vader.
And Vader.
And then we got our buddy.
It's Father's Day weekend. That's why.
There you go.
The most important father. Hello.
The one that started it all.
He comes in there and says, "Who's your daddy?"
That's right.
I am your daddy.
That's right. Except I got the Mexican version on Yo Soy Tu Padre.
Yo soy tu padre.
Alrighty. You just ruined Star Wars for me, but it's all good.
Okay, but that's how like a lot of people know it too. Mm-hmm. You were on that episode, weren't you, where we did the Spanish one?
Yes,
I was.
That was awesome.
Yeah, no, thanks, Michelle. Jason, welcome, Jason.
Hey guys.
Nice background,
Jason.
man.
Thank you. I got some stuff to show off this week. So.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to talk about it. We got our buddy Joe Hazy Customs in the house. I threw another Customs out there. Mm-hmm. Scott's not feeling his OnlyFans drink tonight.
No, I got this one. Yeah! I'm sleeping still. I still think I'm in work mode, you know?
I know. Tell me about
it. You sleep at work?
No, it just it just never stops. You know, there's always something going on. Michelle went into force ball.
She probably had to go do something. See, we should have did that. We should have taken a drink every time she disappeared.
Right.
Oh, we'd have got wasted.
You're on mute now.
Can't hear you, Michelle.
I can't hear you. I will translate.
Yeah. I think that's what we should do.
I think he's doing that on purpose.
So how many drinks would that be?
I don't know.
You've been wasted.
So,
yeah.
Every time, guys, I freeze this. Damn it.
It's the worst.
Never know what happens in the outer rim.
It's the worst feeling being on that side of it because you think you're fine and then you'll say something, nobody says anything, and all of a sudden everybody gets quiet. And you're like,
what the hell's going on?
Yeah. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
No. Yes.
So every time I freeze or I force ball or whatever, you guys have to take a drink. It's an extra drink on me.
Extra drink.
Okay, extra drink on the show.
Nice.
So customs, and when Michelle freezes, okay, you take drinks.
I'm,
guess I
I'm
just said it.
having technical difficulties over here. I have upped my Wi-Fi. I bought a new camera. Been on chat with StreamYard, and I am lost. I don't know what to do. So I need a technical guru.
Well,
Sure.
it could also be your Wi-Fi dipping and coming back up because it's not your download speed when you're streaming; it's your upload speed.
Yeah. And her upload speed was like, it was bad when we tested it out early.
There she goes.
Yeah, so all right. And we'll
we're
just
gonna
keep
go
going
wait.
around the room. And then Scott Berry, welcome again.
Thank you
being
for
here.
having me every single. Having me every.
He's
every
drunk.
Say follow
I'm
the
gonna
yellow
do the
brick
rest of the
road.
show like this.
I was thinking the same thing.
My chair.
So cool. Yeah, let's say hi to our buddies while Michelle is sinking back in.
There she is.
So we got our buddy Jose,
Jose.
Jose.
Izzy,
Izzy.
Sean Stone. What's up, homies?
There you go, Sean.
Elijah can't win tonight. Just saying. Sorry, bro. Deaf Man there, Ramas. We got
Tough
Elijah.
man.
He's like, dang, brother, we starting already?
Elijah.
Flex Wars. McFly. Love that name.
Mhm.
You got J2 so in the chat. You got Facebook. Jason Nemiroff. You got Corey Hall.
We got
Sean
Frozen
Solo.
Michelle.
Hey, Sean.
What's up, Sean?
Two Back Deliveries. What's up, Spice
Jason.
Runners? What's up, Jason? We got Dirge Designs. What's up, Spice Runners? You got 10 Martin. Good morning. Oh, okay. Must be overseas somewhere. Good morning. Marcel.
Hey,
Marcel. Congrats, man. Hit your 1,000. Let's see. You got Chris. Janine.
My wife,
Hi,
Janine.
And then my computer's acting up. All right.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, some pop-up came up and I can't get rid of it.
Oh.
All right. But that's all
That's
good.
how
We'll
you
keep
get
it.
pink eye.
Weird pops on the screen.
That's how you get pink eye.
But yeah, thanks for everybody who's joining us here Friday night. Again, for those that are just joining us, word of the night is customs. Or every time
David?
Michelle freezes or disappears, we take a drink.
Goes away.
So I guess we have to take a drink now because she's gone. Poor Michelle's having technical difficulties, so she'll just be popping in and out as needed. I guess we can go around the room and talk about our weekly updates. So I can go first. So a lot of you guys got these. This one got sent to me by Jeff
a lot of
Rode.
us did not get these.
So I got the Cantono. So it's pretty cool. It has like more details on it than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a cheap toy.
Mhm.
And it has like weathering. Let me see if I can get the angles there. But you can see some of the weathering on there on the whites.
Yeah.
It looks like some fingerprint and just stuff that's stuck there.
What's something like that cost, if you don't mind me asking?
It was $50. It was cheap.
Its price point is really, really good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There she is.
This time I'm going to do myself.
You do it. You do it, girl.
My goodness.
Let me see if I can swap everybody back where they need to be.
Oh, that's all good.
And, okay, so yeah, that was one of the things that I got. Back there somewhere. Let me see if I can switch one of my cameras out to. Well, you can kind of see it, but you got that floating ball back there from NYC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
That is so cool.
So I got that sucker
I like
in the
that
middle.
whole
Of,
background.
yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see it earlier, Evan did like a 30-second video up on the channel.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did
did
a
he?
30-second. Yeah, I did a quick video just to like
Um,
show it real quick. And then I think that was it. And of course, I got this the other day too. I've been like showing it off on
Oh, that's cool.
everything that I've been
pretty
on.
cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so some of the Spice Runners might be getting this in the mail, so be on the lookout.
Nice.
And,
Jason will get it.
and I was on a podcast this week too. Con Cantinas. He was our guest last week.
Mhm.
Yeah, his podcast was really fun. So we did a two-parter, right? Because he has a Patreon also.
Mhm.
So the first part we did a Kenobi discussion, And then it's funny because the Patreon version is like the After Dark version where you just go crazy and talk however you feel. And
no worries of the mouse? Is what
no
you're
worries
saying?
about the mouse because it's all paid content. So we
Hey,
talked all sorts of
George.
crap about Disney.
Nice.
So that was a fun night. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, it's out there under Con's Cantina.
Yeah, I
It was
got to
a-
check
was a
it
good
out
time.
for sure.
It's been pretty much my week. I'm on travel next week, so you guys will be running the show, and then we can talk about our special guest after we're done here.
Do that one more time, Jason.
So cool. That's just me this week. So we'll go over to Seth. Seth, welcome to the show. What's new
Well,
with you?
thank you. Absolutely. Well, first time camping this season, so that's the exciting thing for me. Of course, we got caught in rain this afternoon, but things are good. I got my credits in the mail, so I appreciate that from
Nice.
last week's show. Yeah. So that's about things that are new.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about the RV and some of your projects.
Yeah, absolutely. Never a dull moment.
Oh, never. Yeah, like as you saw in the intro with all the explosions going on there. You know.
That was awesome. Exactly. Yeah, the park ranger coming after me.
That's funny. And then Michelle, I don't know if Michelle can hear us. She actually froze nice that time.
Yeah, she got a nice
Right.
smile and
Nice
everything.
smile.
So I'll do her voice. I'll be like, "Oh, guys, I got this week, and I got this." No, it shouldn't sound like that. It shouldn't sound anything like that. But yeah,
That's funny. I guess we can come back to her. Jason, man, what's new with you this week?
A lot of stuff at home, so I'm back this week though, so that's cool. I
Awesome.
got this little thing last week. So
Yeah.
you got it too. You see.
yeah, this thing's sweet, man. So like,
Oh, it lights up and shit too.
hopefully
Yeah.
it doesn't hit me in the face.
Yeah, it has a PIN number and everything. It took me a while to figure it out.
That's
Oh,
killer.
shit, that's
I just
cool.
dig that.
It's cool because you can close them separately, right? Because that's a lot of display space. So I'm gonna get some credits off of Etsy or something.
I just leave like one door open. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
have
and
stuff
display
pouring
the
out.
best car.
Are you gonna weather it more?
I think so, but like Evan said, it's actually weathered really nicely
Yeah.
that you really don't even need to. So it's pretty cool. $50.
It's
give
funny
me-
because if it was 15 years ago, that thing would be stark white and pristine and look
right.
fake. You know? Yeah.
And then I got finally Sean Stone. Screw you! Look what came in. Finally got
Nice.
Dope.
super cool. If you collect 1/6 and you don't have this Anakin, get on it.
I don't have an Anakin.
I have this. I finally got my melted Vader helmet from Pew Pew Crafts in
Pew Pew.
Poland. So it took
Yeah.
like 3 months to get it, I think, and like 2 weeks of shipping. But I got it yesterday. It was just a raw casting, so it was like kind of tan. So all day I've been painting it and
Ooh,
weathering it.
let's see.
So-
Bring it closer, man. Or is it still wet?
No, it's all good.
That's what she. Never mind.
I was gonna say that.
Dude, that looks good, man.
Oh yeah, that looks really
Color it
good.
up and-
I'm gonna have to send you home with mine so you can paint it.
Yeah. I feel like this has more jagged, like rugged details than the Disney one that they've been putting out. From what I've seen in the photos and stuff. So, pretty cool. But we got that going. So that's made up for everything else going on.
She has returned.
She has returned.
So now that you're moving
Hi.
somewhat, yes. Okay, not so good.
Am I okay?
Yeah, you're good.
You're a little behind.
I think we lost Seth now.
No.
You know what? I'm giving you guys content. You realize that?
There you
Anyway.
go. Yeah,
Yes, you
so what's new with you, Michelle? What's
Well-
going on?
I have been working on. I know it looks like I haven't been doing anything, but I have been working on Joel's piece. So
Is it
It's actually-
custom?
Oh,
it is a custom piece. And
Again.
We just have to ask Joel if he would like it to be revealed or like partially revealed because it's a work in progress. So
Let's do it.
are you sure?
I want to see it.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
Here it comes.
Oh my gosh! Oh my God! Look at that.
That is so bad.
yeah.
Oh, that is sick. That's awesome. You can get me off the screen. That's cool.
That's just a teaser shot right there.
Yeah.
That is
Man, that looks
awesome.
badass. What size is that, Michelle?
Big.
16 by
Custom.
20.
Oh
16
my
by 20?
God, that is amazing.
Hell yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
can you-
cool.
Yeah.
I
Got
love the
a 9.
angle and everything. That is so neat.
Yeah. So it's going to
Oh,
be
shit.
Boba Fett, and he is getting out of the Sarlacc pit. So
Oh shit, that is so cool.
I thought it was Boba Fett on the street vent like Marilyn Monroe.
That is amazing. Thank you.
That
you're
is
welcome.
awesome.
I can't
That-
wait for you to see it. So now I can post progress pics. So you
Yes,
guys can
yes,
see
yes.
it.
I'm very excited.
Cool.
Okay, the internet's done for tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Like, subscribe, follow.
Yeah, that's a tough one to follow, right? Wow.
So let's see. I think
That's
where
cool.
we're at. I think we were Joel's next, right?
Yeah,
Joel.
yeah. So I picked up the loop. I actually got 3 of them in the mail.
Dude, that thing's so awesome.
You bought 3 Hot Toys?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yep. I ordered mine last week or something.
I've
last
got the
weekend.
Jazz Inc. one coming, or the Snow Speeder. So I've got to put 2 of them in
Ooh.
there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of a hoarder, so. And
So
then
is it going to be like? Is it going to be like Luke? Because there'll be 2 of them in there. Or
Oh no! We're gonna.
You're making
gonna,
a deck.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Do you
recustomize
think
that.
you have the skills to make a deck, or
You just got to
Of
do
course.
the helmet.
I already
Oh.
had one in. I had one in that one, but I sold the helmet, so there's a headless guy up in there right
His,
now.
his name is Hazy Customs.
How's it going?
And then everything else I've just been building, like quarter scale repaint on Boba Fett,
love that.
and yeah,
Making you guys drink.
quarter scale Mando repaint into a Death Watch, and then I did a quarter scale Wampa. So this is the size of the 6 scale with a quarter scale body Wampa that Eben has and stuff.
So
You can
yeah,
see
in
the
front of
size
that,
difference.
that's a 6 scale figure, right?
Yeah.
So that's 6 scale. That's the Wampa that goes with 6 scale, and that shows you how big that custom Wampa is.
Oof.
It's pretty big. I used a what they call a top shelf toys Men of Honor figure.
Mhm.
I don't know what the size of those things. They're like 24 inches at least.
It's huge.
Yeah, here's kind
Michelle's missing out on all this content.
Yeah,
Did she disappear?
there's the nudie one right now.
The
But
new
yeah,
one.
I use those bodies for the quarter scale size.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good, man.
Other than that, I mean, it was my birthday. I got a bunch of stuff, but I didn't. I could go all night.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, no,
Joel.
don't do that.
Happy birthday to you, Joel.
I got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. You're old, but not as old as me. Happy birthday to you, Joel.
I'm catching up.
He's like, oh, he's only 2 years older. No, I'm just kidding.
Go.
And I'm printing 1/6 scale dewbacks right now.
Oh man, nice.
Do you have anything you can show us on that? Oh yeah. Hold on.
That's 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's huge.
I already did one, but it was a little too small, so I'm redoing another one right now.
Damn.
That's what Michelle said.
The body's
yeah.
a 73-hour print, so
Jesus Christ, man.
yeah, it's going to town right now.
It's awesome.
That's very cool, man.
Awesome.
I think Sean Stone was asking if he can see a peek of his new edition.
What?
I don't know who he was
What?
talking to. Oh, this is Joel, yeah.
All right.
Right there, Joe. Oh, where'd it go?
Who, me?
Jeff Rody?
Yeah, Joe. Let's see. It says, it's from Sean Solo. It says, can I get a sneak peek at my new edition?
Yeah, I got to go downstairs and get it, but I can. You guys can move on to Scott, and I'll go get it.
No, that's nice of you, man. You don't have to.
No, I'll do that. I'll be back.
What's up
All right.
with you, Scott?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, what's good with Janine then?
Nothing.
Lots of stuff. No, she's like completing. She's completing my old Falcon from when I was a kid. So she's been getting
right.
the parts in and doing that, which has been cool. She's definitely feeling better. Her first day back to work full time was today with being sick. So she's exhausted, but she did it. She got through it, which is awesome. I think that's pretty much about it. I mean, I feel like I've been buried. Work has just been constant all week, you know.
Same here, man.
And my wind down time, I started watching a TV show on Prime called Night Sky. I don't know if anybody's seen that. It's got J.K. Simmons in it and Sissy Spacek. It was really good. It was a really, really good series. A little bit different. And I still don't know who's the good guys and the bad guys in it. And but, yeah, that was a good one. That's on Amazon. So hopefully they'll do another season. But that's been like my wind down. You know, it starts to get late at night. I just start watching something. I just don't pay attention to anything else. So I've been kind of a little bit absent, but it's just been a crazy work week. I still feel like I'm working. It's like I got to tell myself it's the weekend, damn it. You know.
Mm-hmm. It's probably because your work is the same chair you're hanging out with us at.
Yes.
You were our only hope.
That's right.
That was awesome.
But yeah, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Stuff is coming. I think I made my second payment to the Merlin Models AT-AT today.
Oh, nice.
So that's moving forward. I've still got that other Saber coming. Hopefully, I'll see it by the end of June. So other than that, I think I went ahead and ordered the Hot Toys Luke, the snow speeder, because
attaboy.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get it, and I just keep putting it off. And I'm like, you know what, just do it. And I went ahead and said, screw it. And I went ahead and ordered Ahsoka too, because my Rex will be lonely. So
Nice.
Which Ahsoka did you get? The Clone Wars one?
The Clone Wars one, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps talking about his great figures. So it's like, okay. And I think it was Matt Hess that threw up his, do I dare say it, my favorite figure of the year? And I'm like, damn it, I got to order this thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was Matt's fault. Matt, it's your fault.
Matt the enabler.
But I knew I was going to get it anyways. I just kind of just put it back. But yeah, I mean that's it for now. You know, I'm sure it will change. Janine's got a bunch of stuff, but I don't remember what she got.
It just keeps showing up.
It does. She got some figures lately. She got some other stuff in, and she's been working on that Falcon. But yeah, very, very cool stuff.
Cool. Yeah, so I guess we can talk about some show that was on last week. Little show called Kenobi.
Oh yeah.
Here's my wife. Right.
Scott just orders so much.
Hey, Evan, do you want me to show this Sean?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, go for it. Put it up.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Barbecue. Dude, that looks
Got it
amazing.
for his Jabba display, huh?
That's so cool.
I'm going to put some embers inside there and light them up, and they'll flicker.
Did you say
wow.
members or
Embers.
Okay, got it.
Like little fires.
Yeah.
I was thinking little people, members.
I don't think I showed him this, but this will be the. Whoop. Come on, get off.
Dude, that thing looks amazing.
Yeah.
Jango Fett's thing's caught up in it. There we go. So it kind of flickers and.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that'll be the flames and a clear red embers with black wash on it. It'll look pretty cool.
Sweet, man.
So, guys out there, if you need anything custom done, Joel's your custom guy to do your custom piece.
Jam!
Bam! There it is. In your face.
Making me run out of drink.
Hope you like it, Sean.
I think he's going to love it. I mean, I think anybody'd love it. That thing looked amazing.
Hell yeah. Especially for his diorama. It's gonna look badass.
Yeah.
So, did we lose our special guest?
Yeah, we lost Craig out in the middle of the woods.
We had the intro though, so we get the gist of who he is. So
it's all good.
I love the intro.
Yeah, he does a lot of tinkering, and that was one of the videos. He sent me a video of him like doing some buoyancy testing. So I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna have fun with this one."
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah, so I guess we can just start talking about Kenobi, and then he can jump in when he gets a connection. All right, guys, what do you guys think about episode 5?
It sucked.
For real?
No.
Oh, I'm about to
What do
say,
you
man,
think,
how
man? What do you think?
like kick from studio. No, just
Who
kidding.
wants to go first?
I liked it.
I can go first. Yeah, so episode 5, we saw some flashbacks with Anakin and Obi-Wan, probably around Attack of the Clones time frame, episode 2, because he was still a Padawan.
He looked a little old in there.
Yeah, that's. I think that was one of the things that kind of bothered me of that scene, is they didn't like de-age him. Get some of that deep fake in there. But the scene, still proves the point. He's a little cocky guy, thinks he can win, and Obi-Wan knows how to. I'm moving stuff around. Yeah, Obi-Wan just knows like how to get under him, because Anakin always thinks he's ahead. He's ahead. I can beat you. You can't beat me, and he keeps failing.
Sheer strength.
Yep. So I enjoyed it. This episode was really good. I think it was a lot better than last week's episode. We saw a lot of Vader. We saw a lot of the path. We got some more backstory. Episode. Yeah. So me personally, it's probably like a 4 out of 5 for me. If I had like a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being the best. So that's me.
Yeah, I would agree.
You want to go next, Michelle?
Sure. I also would probably give it a 4 out of 5. There are some different things that I didn't like of course the de-aging. They could have or moved it to where he had the longer hair, on the other movie, where they were on Mustafar, that Revenge of the Sith. But I don't know. There was like the room that was filled with all of the stormtroopers, and they're firing on the refugees. Like, seriously, you couldn't kill all the refugees? Like, it was. I wanted to laugh out loud. Like, it was a typical stormtrooper miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They had so many opportunities just to destroy everybody, and they're just standing there.
Right. There's some stuff that I just had an issue with, like that, and then Reva and Obi-Wan are talking, and she is obviously a mole or whatever, and the stormtroopers are around, and they're not like, really, this chick is trying to plot to kill our boss, and you're not gonna do nothing, or
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm thinking, since they're both force sensitive, it was probably amplified between themselves. Because Obi-Wan could have just been whispering, and she could have been whispering back, as far as we know, and the TKs didn't pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably don't. We don't like as a viewer, we don't realize if that's what's going on, or if they are really just trying to talk through the thick wall.
Well, remember the previous episode where she's talking to him and she's right next to people going, "Yes, I can get you in." And everybody was freaking out, like, she's right there talking. Well, it could have been the same thing. She could have been whispering and not loud enough for other people to hear. I mean, shit, my wife will sit right next to me and talk to me, and I'll be like, "What?"
What?
I hear it. Yeah. So.
Oh, you were talking to me? My bad. Just kidding.
It's true.
Right. So. But overall, I mean, I liked it. I liked the fact that Vader grabbed the ship with the Force, and brought it down, and then used the Force to, kind of tear it apart. And
that was fucking badass.
Yeah, that was super cool.
I think with that, we're seeing, we've heard Vader being powerful. They've always talked to him as powerful. I think this episode showed how powerful he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No. And then I noticed that some of the fight scene with Obi-Wan and Anakin, the footsteps seemed a lot like, what we've seen before. They were kind of reminiscent too of, when Luke also was, beating on Vader. You kind of got that same vibe, and a lot of the footsteps were the same. I mean, I don't know, but I really liked it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good callbacks to some like video games and some of the other stuff that we've seen before.
Did you guys
and
like the way that they revealed, Hal Revenue about Anakin?
Yeah. This is the first episode I didn't dislike her.
Backstory was cool, right?
Yeah.
Her story arc was a side story arc within Obi-Wan and Anakin's story. You know what I mean? The whole time they've been portraying her as like the main story arc along with Obi-Wan, and it's not her story. That's what bothered me. And I just didn't care enough. But showing her have a reason for what she's doing, and like kind of walking that line of, all right, maybe I trust everyone, maybe I don't. I'm angry, that kind of stuff. That made me be like, oh, this is a character I could get into that story a bit. You know what I mean? And seeing Anakin's flashbacks, taking her out, her whole Padawan youngling squad out, showed where she's coming from. I think if they had done that at the beginning, I get you want the big reveal, but I think after the first episode, everyone guessed like you're one of those Padawans. You know what I mean? One of those younglings.
But I did have an issue with like, okay, she died. Like, really, Anakin is not going. I mean, Anakin's not going to pick up that she's alive. With the Force,
right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that's true. But
maybe he was so being enraged that he didn't even bother to see if anybody was survived.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it showed right there when he pulled the ship down. He was so fascinated and just, I need this ship. He didn't think to pick up life forms in the ship behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it showed like he's powerful, but his anger gets in the way of him being that perfect.
That's exactly what they were showing in the flashback. Is that he was so focused on victory, he wasn't looking at the whole picture. Yeah.
So I think they did a great job with that. Yeah. I give it like a 4.5 out of 5. It was my favorite.
4.5.
4.5 out of 5.
David, 2.2 out of 5. Wow.
Wow.
I'm pretty close to David.
You didn't like it?
Well, not to my turn yet.
Here's Joel. I'll wait for my turn.
I think it was my favorite. It was better than last week's, I thought, and it was my
way better.
So far.
Yeah,
there was enough flashbacks of we want to see Hayden and Obi-Wan. You know what I mean? And this was the first time we got a ton of Hayden and Obi-Wan, and we got Vader showing his powers, and there was some cheesy parts for sure, but I just anytime Vader's on, baby, it's gonna win for me. All right, Joel, tell us why you hated it.
I didn't hate it. I'll give it a middle of the line 2.5. The best part of that entire show is when he pulled that ship down and ripped the shit out of it. I mean, I totally geeked on that, but if it wasn't for that, it would be lower. I just can't handle the cameras, the way the camera's shaking. I don't know where they're going with that camera angle stuff. They're trying something new, but it kind of made it look a little fakey to me. Yeah, amateur. Yeah, and I get what they're trying to do, but
it looks like a fan film sometimes,
Yeah, and some of the acting is a little kind of poor. So
yeah. I agree.
Ice Cube's son is not doing great on the show.
I'm trying to be generous here.
Ice crushed to
Ice
you.
Crushed, yeah.
Ice crushed.
I will never help you. Please? Okay, I'll definitely help you.
It's very mixed. It's definitely very mixed, and I'll never not watch it. I mean, I definitely look forward to watching it every week. But
yeah, same here. Yeah.
I wonder what the Snyder Cut looks like.
To me, the last episode is the best one so far. I'll stick with that.
Yeah.
Agreed, Joel.
Yeah, I wonder if because I've noticed a lot of the dialogue doesn't make sense. I think they probably filmed a lot of footage and then they just chopped it, and they're like, "This is all we're gonna put to meet our times."
I might like it better after they go back and explain things behind the scenes, like I did with Fett.
Yeah.
Rodriguez likes to play guitar. That was pretty cool.
I did have an issue with the refugees not being on the ship already. Like, really, they have to be told to get onto the ship? I mean,
right.
Hello, they're
sheep.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm just being nitpicky. I mean, overall, I liked it.
I could
It
be
just-
too, and I'm trying not to be.
Yeah.
yeah, because we can nitpick all the movies.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
like the
yeah.
original trilogy, we can nitpick.
Of
but
course.
I mean, for me, there was only like 2 parts that it was like bugging me, but the rest of it, I just went with it. I totally went with it. I thought there were some great scenes in it.
Yeah.
Joel, are you done or?
Oh,
what?
yeah. Go ahead.
Do you want to go, Seth? Before I get
Yeah,
into this?
I mean, sure. I mean, for me, I mean, I've always been a Kenobi fan. I mean, my license plate is Obi-Wan, you know. So,
Nice.
so for me, this whole series is, it's kind of brought me back because I mean, I'm a trilogy fan. You know, Scott and I were talking earlier that I mean, I saw the original A New Hope in theaters, you know, but this was kind of winning me back. I mean, I like seeing the flashbacks and just giving more depth to the characters that we didn't know in A New Hope. So, I almost lost it on Book of Boba Fett. I wasn't a big fan. So this, like I said, this series I think is really winning me back. This last episode I think was really good. Just seeing the depth of Vader's, I guess evilness you might call it or whatever, and just how much that blinds him. I think that's that's really key. And even back when Kenobi and Anakin were sword lightsaber fighting, he was already telling them, look, you're gonna lose your focus or lose that vision. And he still was, even as Vader, losing that, didn't see that, so it still controls him a lot. So I'm actually a fan of the Kenobi series so far.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What would you rate it? What would you rate it out of 5?
Well, still not the trilogy, so 4.85.
Okay. All right.
nice.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Yeah, I like it.
Very cool.
I thought this was funny.
What was it saying? I like when the Grand Inquisitor came out. He looked like he was in an episode of Punk Forever.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, we knew he wasn't dead, right? If you guys watch Rebels and
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be Reva got the same stab wound, right?
Yeah.
More or less,
That's the
twice.
other thing. One of the issues I did have, she got stabbed when she was a kid,
Mhm.
and then stabs her again, took Qui-Gon out, and she's just like, I'm fine. It's like, okay. But it was cool how Vader saying, like, oh, you think I didn't know the whole time, made it like, okay, Vader's not an idiot. He just was very calculated in, your rage is going to find Obi-Wan for me. So I was like, okay, cool. So the whole time, I'm like, Vader, you're not this dumb, man. Just, take her out. So.
No, he has more fun toying with her because she's so weak compared to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's like a cat playing with the mouse. They'll break its legs and just kind of toss it around before they totally do anything.
And his fights were so still one-handed the whole time, just whooping her.
I mean, he was showing her you can't do anything. He was kind of doing this. Yeah, whatever, go away. Yeah. I mean, he was showing her, I am so much stronger than you. Yeah. You should just stop. That
was cool.
But like for me, the scene where she was at the door and Obi-Wan was on the other side, that whole scene, that was great. She did a fantastic job with that acting. She delivered it. You felt it. Awesome. Because so far, a lot of the things that I've seen are I'm not caring for her acting for this character. That I did. She sold me totally. It was perfect.
That was a good spot.
And then of course when we saw what's her name, the big robot go down to protect her in the fight, and then she pulls out. It looked like the Roman props detonator. That scene was great. The music was fantastic. You got the emotion of it. When Obi-Wan was screaming no, you felt that whole thing. I thought those were really 2 good scenes out of it. Not the only 2, but I thought those 2 were really, really good. There were 2 things that bugged me, but I agree as far as Vader stopping that ship was like, oh, fuck. That's
oh, yeah.
Like, cool.
That was geeking.
And that's the first thing I started thinking was we're finally seeing how powerful he is, being able to stop a ship like that. I just thought that was amazing. But when he fights Reva, he breaks the saber apart, which is awesome, right? Tosses her the one like, you want to have a go? After she's stabbed and she's on the ground, she goes to reach for it, and it's back into pieces. That stupid thing was like, really? And then the other thing was, what the hell was Leia doing for 25 minutes? She was in that little thing. Yeah, but I mean, she was doing nothing. She was like, I'm going to take a nap. That was like the only 2 things that were bugging me. out of it. I let the other stuff
There
go.
was lots of
because it
wires
is-
up there, man.
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
still,
sure she had the look.
Like why couldn't somebody have been like, okay, you know, in helping instruct her a little bit? That's the only thing I was thinking. I wish that somebody would have just helped her instruct her a bit of where
She
she's
wouldn't
supposed
be the
to be.
hero then.
Yeah. And then she's like, Lola, what's wrong with you? Oh, that's better. That little part could have been done just a little bit better. But I mean, all in all, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was the best one yet. I've enjoyed every single one of them. If you want to get in and nitpick all this crap, absolutely go for it. Do your thing. But you're stealing from yourself if you allow yourself to go too deep into it. The other thing I was going to say is I was talking about that other series that I was watching this week. I noticed every episode was 52 minutes. But like when we get to the Disney and the Marvel stuff, it's 50 minutes, 38, 32, 45. There's no consistency with stuff they put together. And ever since they said the rumor that Kenobi could be up for a second season, I started noticing the 2 episodes went from 52 minutes each down to 30 something. And the last 2 have been like 38 or 30. And it's like, well, are they trying to trim it to save room for,
Well, I think
or was it already
pre-recorded.
done?
Yeah.
Is it already done, you know?
Like I heard a rumor that the last episode is going to be an hour and a half. I don't know if that's true or not, but
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And it would be totally custom.
Oh, touche.
I was thirsty.
It's good.
Yeah, but I also heard a rumor that they were gonna make this into a movie too.
Yes, I heard that too. I heard that a long time ago. God, 6, 7, 8 months ago.
Oh, really?
I have a friend that somebody he knows or works with or whatever was doing payroll, and it was for an Obi movie. So I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
supposed to be like a
what a way to
5.5
end
hour
it, right?
release.
That would be freaking killer. 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
5.5 hour movie?
Yeah.
I heard that they're going to show the show in theaters.
Yeah.
This show. So you could watch it at the theater, and that's how people are guessing the hour and a half long finale, because they broke it down at like 5.5 hours, and they added it all up, and there was like an hour 20 left or something, and that's why they're guessing next week's episode is going to be that long. But that's it.
Want to see?
Nice.
Interesting. Very interesting.
It's not Mando. I think Mando's well written and well performed. This is kind of amateurly produced and written with a really cool concept and characters. You know what I mean? So.
Well, it's like we've also heard a lot of people say, well, it's got nowhere near the budget as Mando. Well, as far as special effects and things go, maybe, but I don't think that's the complaint that the majority of people are having. They're having a complaint on the content or the writing or possibly the acting or the delivering or the way that the thing's been cut up. Has nothing to do with budget at that point, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, I'm still enjoying everything that we're getting. Enjoying everything that we're getting. I'm happy we're getting stuff. I know a lot of people are like, okay, screw, forget the OT things. Do new characters because we think this person should be like this, like Book of Boba and da-da-da-da, and you're ruining it for me. Leave them alone. Let them die. Go way, way, way back or go forward. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Yeah.
Yes. Let's go to Old Republic. Something new. Because they keep retelling the same story, and it's just it's just
Or
messing
like
up
that
canon.
video game, The Eclipse. I mean, they pushed that out.
Yes.
Let's do something with that.
Yeah.
That gives me the
It's going
chills.
to be brand new. They said he said it's going to be its own. It's in the universe, but it's no characters we know and brand
So
new.
we're not going to get OB2?
And all that stuff works a lot better. That's why Mandalorian works, because it's something same universe. It's just something we don't know.
I think yes, but I also think the writing and what they did was good enough, because that brought back the Star Wars feels for me. I would have enjoyed everything that we got, but I don't know what they've done that would bring it back besides that. So I think it was just like the perfect storm. It worked out really, really well. If they had done, because what else have we seen? We've got Obi-Wan, Book of Boba Fett. If they put Book of Boba Fett out, it wouldn't have brought the feels. I would have liked it. I would have enjoyed it, but it wouldn't have brought the feels back. The Mandalorian did. And I don't think it has to do with that it was a new character. It's just the way that they did it. They did a good job with it.
Hey, at least we're not getting any Vespas or,
Yeah, right?
stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, they ruined the book of Boba Fett.
So we can.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed it was like the same production value as Mandalorian, so I don't know why they couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And the key people were involved on that one too, so I just don't get it.
They could have totally done it to where, okay, Bubba's trying to be nice guy and see how it goes, and by the second or third episode, he's like, F this, it ain't working. And bam, you know what I mean? They could have totally turned that very easily, and it's like, I mean, even Tim Morrison, I'm going to call him Tim Morrison.
Yeah,
Tim Morrison was saying, we need to come back with a badass Boba Fett. He's even complaining about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got him basically, skipping in a freaking meadow. It's no good.
Yeah, I think at Celebration he was saying that he needs to wear his helmet more.
Right.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
For you kids out there, always wear your helmet.
Yeah, so let's see. What else did we see in this? So we saw in the path cave, whatever we're calling it, where the space shuttles were at. We saw a box with a bunch of lightsabers in it.
Mm-hmm.
So do we think these lightsabers were from some of the people there, and they're ex-Padawans or Jedi or Force sensitive people?
To be.
Right?
Maybe, or before people were taken, or these were the lightsabers they picked up from people that were taken or killed, or I don't know.
Or they got them out of the desert. There's a whole lot of sabers buried in the desert.
Yeah, right.
Right. Because there's one. I'm gonna bring it up. Hopefully, I don't get banned from YouTube again.
Just don't play any video.
I was going to see like Grievous with a scarf over his face creeping toward the sabers. Like, I'm gonna get
that.
Them.
Would be cool.
So there's this one in the middle right here that kind of looks like the Cal Kestis shields on the side.
Yeah, it might be a little tore up there on the bottom.
So I was like,
I picked that lightsaber up, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this one kind of looks like a Qui-Gon one, but I doubt that it's Qui-Gon's because he died a long time ago. But it's a similar style.
Mm-hmm. They just probably went to the Disney park before this episode and were like, okay, here you go. Boom.
Right, and they just bought a couple of them. Just throw them in a box and make it look cool.
That is interesting. Yeah. Why do they just have a box of sabers? That's interesting.
That isn't. Yeah.
Well, next week, find out.
I don't even think I caught that. I know I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I watched this episode like 5 times already.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I watch it at 12:01 or before because it seems to show up about 11:50 my time, PM. I'll watch that, and then the next day at some point I'll watch it with Janine.
So I'm gonna bring up a scene, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. Because I was watching this, and I was like, man, this. So.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Obi-Wan gets a message. Yeah, he gets a message from Bail Organa, and then he breaks the silence. I'm like, was this needed? Because all
just
this
the scene.
Yeah.
Yes, it was needed because of the end of the show.
Right, because now it's another plot that they added in there.
Well, because now Reva knows there's a boy, Tatooine. She knows there's another one.
Yeah.
And who knows if she'll use that to try and spare her life. But obviously we know she doesn't because unless that's when Vader finds out. Because, I mean, Vader at some point figures out Luke's his son or knows earlier on. I mean, how else would he be like, oh, all of a sudden I'm going to be your daddy? No, it just worked out to he knew when he told Luke in Empire. So how did he know? Did he know at that time or did he know before then?
There's different stories on that because in the books or in the comics, there's people that told him. He had bounty hunters all over the place looking for Force sensitives, and someone told him that he had a son. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever told him about Leia though, because he only thought he had a son.
And tells him in Empire.
Go ahead.
Palpatine said something about Skywalker and Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, by the time we get to the movies, he starts knowing more about the Skywalker family. Yeah, so it depends how they roll it into this, because they might change the canon, like the stuff that we know from books or whatever else. They'll probably create a new origin story for the way that Vader knows about the kids.
All right,
David Yerstead.
Oh, he's awesome.
So true.
And then I'm gonna bring up Michelle's favorite scene here real quick. No, it's just you kind of hit it earlier, right? You got all these stormtroopers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They open the door and they
what
didn't.
Was funny is that before this, Reva's like fire, and she's pacing back and forth in front of them.
Right.
It's like I have a death wish, you know.
Yeah, it's like nothing. I'm not scared.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so they got a lot of TKs out there, and they just couldn't take over. Like how can these guys be like menacing and taking over the galaxy if they can't shoot down a couple people?
Yeah.
Well, you guys saw that spoof, right? Where the stormtroopers get 20/20 vision.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Everything, right? Because they don't
then
miss
they can
anymore.
See.
Yep.
My other big issue with it is that they get shot and they're done, and they got all that armor on, and then this chick gets shot in the stomach or the abdomen, and she's still alive.
Yeah.
They could get shot in the shoulder and they're down for the count.
Right.
I don't get it.
I think
she
that
was
was
going to die.
I think
she
armor.
Yeah, she knew she was going to die anyways. That's why she didn't go anywhere, and that's why she blew herself up. She knew she was going to die.
Well, yeah.
Even though when her hand came off, it was already dry blood. But whatever, small thing.
I didn't even realize that, Scott. That's hilarious. Oh my God.
It's true. But the whole thing, when I saw a thermal detonator come up there, I'm like, ooh, is that the Roman props one?
Yeah,
That's
let me
the first
bring
thing
that
I
scene
thought.
up real quick.
Yeah.
That's
First
pretty
thing I
badass.
thought.
It's so shiny.
It is.
So a lot of people are like critiquing this, right? Because everybody's a critic, and they know how to write good movies, I guess. But they're like,
I definitely don't.
They're like, how come she just didn't throw it down the cave and they taken everybody out?
Right.
I'm like, but that would have given her like the heroic ending.
Exactly. I
So,
mean, the
like,
whole scene to me, I thought was well done.
I thought it was
said,
fantastic.
Music was great. It was fantastic. You felt it. It was great.
Yeah, I like how Ned B like just jumped on her and like tried to protect her,
Mm-hmm.
and then he gets destroyed, and she did what she had to do, right? She had to protect the people in the path and blow herself up.
Yep.
It's kind of like a Last Jedi moment, though. I do have to admit that with the purple hair lady, Admiral, whatever her name is.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, where they somehow had to like have that suicide moment to save the
Somebody
galaxy.
had to die. I'm sorry. Somebody had to die. So
Yep,
that's
absolutely.
the way it works,
With
you know?
Last Jedi, that should have been like Admiral Akbar doing some cool shit like that.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Like, who cares? That movie sucks.
Yep, it sucked.
Anyway,
Bad. Doesn't exist.
No more Last Jedi talk ever.
Nope. That should be a drinking term.
Right?
Yeah. A whole bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to drink the whole bottle.
down a bottle of Kraken every time you mention that.
That's funny. That's funny.
So
Oh.
just bringing up some other scenes that way I can like.
But I still really loved it. Sorry.
Oh, it was great.
It was a
Still
great
had a good time, you know?
I loved it.
I just feel
Yeah,
like
so-
we get negative and we don't mean to be. It's just, these are the things, you know?
Yeah, we point this can be in any of the movies. We can point flaws in New Hope and Empire and Jedi. There's a lot of flaws in Jedi. So
Back to the Future and Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Yeah. It's all there.
So at this point, Obi-Wan gives himself up, hanging out with Reva, and it seems like it wasn't that challenging to get out of the situation for him.
Yeah. And Michelle, to your point earlier, where they were talking through the door, that
Yeah.
part right there, where they're there's just stormtroopers next to them, and they're like,
Yeah.
"You gonna bring Vader here?"
Right.
Like, at that point, I feel like they would have been like, "What the hell? We're right here, y'all. Like, we can hear you."
Exactly.
That there's a ruse going on here.
Well, you
There's
got to
a
remember the
mall.
stormtroopers have those helmets on. They can't hear.
They can't hear.
Right.
They can't see. They can't
You
hear.
can't see, they
so-
can't hear. They're useless.
I love
They're just
that.
there for intimidation.
Hey, I had a buddy. I had a buddy that when he would drive, if his sunglasses were on, he was deaf. So
Damn.
I totally see it's possible. Yeah,
That's a badass model right there.
that is.
That is badass. And a lot of people are like, where's the second one? So, well, it's right there.
It's right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because the
someone
scene is
posted-
so quick and it just happens. And I think there's some speeders right here. Like
But
the-
who was driving that ship?
I don't know. They never said who's in that one because, of course, they probably died.
Yeah, he got his shit ripped up.
Yep. So that was definitely a badass scene. I was
That was
yelling.
the best.
4:30 in the morning, I was yelling.
Yeah, me too.
You're like, yeah.
Everybody in the
That was
house is like, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
Yeah, you guys are lucky you get to watch it at midnight. I get up at 4 to watch this damn thing before work.
Quit your complaining. You have a Camtono. Shut up.
So we talked about Vader and Rebel
And a
fighting.
onesie.
But Vader was freaking badass. It kind of reminded me of the movies from like the David Carradine days where he's training in
Grasshopper.
kung fu. Yeah,
Yeah. Kung Fu.
and he's just toying with her.
Mm-hmm. Well, real quickly, since you're on Vader, Michelle, was it Michelle brought this up? You said something didn't look right, and I agree with you. The helmet. I'm guessing it's more Return of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith helmet, where it's more symmetrical. But I mean, I think he looks good. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look quite right. There's something off
Right.
with the costume, and also too, I think he walks a little too fast compared to
Yes.
like how Prowse moved.
Yes.
Not a big deal, but the helmet, it I can tell he's Vader. He looks like Vader, but he doesn't quite look right. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like a clone of Vader. Does anybody else see that or feel like that or?
I
have
do.
thoughts
There's
like that?
scenes that the walking does bother me, but then to myself I tell me it's not Prowse. That's
Right. Well, it's also supposed to be a younger Vader, right?
right.
So maybe. I mean, I probably walked a lot faster 10 years ago too.
Right now.
But
why
the helmet.
Why doesn't
Does
she
anybody
die?
notice the helmet? Yeah. What?
I think
I was just saying, why doesn't anybody die when they get stabbed with a saber anymore?
Yeah.
Because it automatically cauterizes it, and if you're a Jedi and you know what you're doing, you just took out the liver or something that's useless.
Okay, but then you think about Qui-Gon. Hello,
They didn't know how to heal themselves back then.
Hit him in a crucial organ. That's all it is. That's the only thing I can justify that with. Is that like Vader hit Reva in the spleen. She doesn't need that, or the gallbladder or something.
Appendix.
Yeah, right. The appendix. I took your appendix out.
Appendix.
Nice.
That's where the little appendix got hit.
I don't know, but Qui-Gon's pissed off.
Yeah, nobody saved me.
But like with Maul, I mean, he went right through the back of his spine and everything.
Yeah, it was through and through.
Yeah.
So that's the only way you can justify it in my fantasy world.
This is great stuff. He did.
And look who's right behind him. That little
It's like-
head popping out.
Yeah, it's like, ow, my appendix. But go ahead. Yeah.
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 So is this one of the shots you guys didn't like? These camera angles here?
That
just
makes
the
me
way they
think of
got all shaky.
1969 Batman.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little shaky at times.
Okay. I didn't even notice
I
that.
thought it
It's
was
like they gave me a cell phone and I ran around videotaping it.
Well, no, I mean,
Second unit filmed it.
there's a good point because they've come a long ways with stuff. I mean, ever since Rocky, when they developed the first camera to go up and down those stairs when they were following him, that would take that shock. I think that was the first camera armature that they did for that. And we've seen gimbals for other cameras and things, but it also depends on what they're using. If they're using some of these heavy, like, what are they? The Airy cameras that are like, $130,000 and stuff. Some of those things can be quite heavy, but they may not have the gear to back it. I don't know, but I totally get what you're saying. Or they're purposely putting it in there
That's
to
what I
try and
think.
puts you more in it. Like if you were running, you'd be doing this instead of having a perfect,
Yeah, I
thing,
think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like, just stop it.
So Jason, since you're a Clone Wars and Rebels fan, what do you think about the way he looks here, Inquisitor?
So the photos looked weird. I do like him better in live action. Obviously the head's a bit off, but I actually like him. I think his voice is what's cool. He plays the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is hard to get. Like the TV show, he has such a distinct voice and kind of that I don't want to say suaveness, but
His poise, yeah. I
yeah.
love it, man.
This
like
actor
that
nailed it.
type deal, where it's like that. I'm smarter and better than you talk, and he has this, which I do like. I'm liking it for live action. Same with like Cad Bane, it was a little different, but not enough that it takes me out of the character. I don't think personally.
I dug it when he came back here. Like,
Hell yeah.
You don't think we were on to you from the beginning, and then he was talking about what was it? Was great motivation to live.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? Anybody remember?
Revenge is something.
Yeah, something like that is a great motivator to live or something. Yeah, thought that was awesome.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice character.
Yeah, he is.
He should have been like, and cut off her pinky toe or something. And been like,
Cut her hand off.
Right, you get a little token. Like, here's a souvenir. And then here we got the path flying back to who knows where. So I don't know how much you guys like read the books or know about some of the stuff that's outside of the movies, but Jabim at one point was like a slave planet, but it was empty. So I was wondering, like,
I thought
if
it
you
was
guys...
liqueur.
Liqueur?
Oh, that's right. That's Jim Beam. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Beam.
Yeah, so that's where all the Wookiees were taken after, like,
right.
Revenge of the Sith. I want to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so a lot of when Kashyyyk got taken over by the Empire, a lot of those Wookiees got taken to this planet for slave labor. But in the show, it's just bare and empty, and somehow these people ended up there. It just surprises me that there's only a few, pure humanoids or whatever we call these people in the Star Wars universe left. People, yeah.
Yeah, we just call them people.
So
I had a guy who was in that with his girlfriend, and he wants me to make their outfit.
Wow,
nice.
Yeah.
So Seth, so what do you think about this ending here? Was it needed? Was it a plot point that we knew was coming with them focusing on Luke, or what do you feel about the way this episode ended?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it leads into probably next week's episode here, especially with the how the other part was leaked through that little transmitter. And I think it might not have been necessary, but it points to where we're going on this thing.
Yeah, because now it feels like, okay, this whole time they've known about Luke, and we got to see where it's leading. Unless Reva's going to go down there and like try to do everything herself to get good with Vader. And I don't know, man. Maybe Reva will turn into like a Asajj Ventress and just be on her own. Just go solo.
Well, she can't go back to her current job.
No. She burned a bridge, right?
Yeah. And they would have killed her if they thought she was a threat. So Vader doesn't think she's a threat.
Yeah.
He maimed her, wounded her, took out her appendix, gallbladder, whatever it is. The thing is that he's not worried about her one bit.
Right. Humbled her.
Yeah, and he probably did that on purpose too, so she could probably lead him to more.
Right.
Because she's doing all the work.
Possibly. Or she's going to go after Kenobi now because she's mad at... I don't know the whole thing. Because, like some people were saying, why is she mad at Kenobi? Well, because he was supposed to save her and he didn't. He was gone. That's when she was young, right? So she's always held that against him. Like, you abandoned us. You left us to die. That's her thinking. That's why she hates him.
Yeah,
Anakin.
yeah. I would have been like, oh, I was on another planet getting killed, so I'm trying to
Exactly.
survive for my life.
But
Because
no.
he didn't really know that was going on until it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that part of the plot point and her rationale for hating Kenobi doesn't make sense. Because, like,
No.
why Kenobi, right? Because there's more generals out there.
Yeah, but the question is, how many has she come across, and why does he stick with her? I don't know. Maybe he was one of her teachers or something. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
It's like some of this stuff I get going deep, and other things you just gotta let it go. You know what I mean?
Let it go.
Don't go so deep, because if you're looking for flaws, you will always find it, and that goes for anything in life. If you look for flaws, you will always find them. And sometimes you just have to accept things how they are. You know.
Hey, there's Michelle.
Yeah, my phone keeps trying to. It's overheating, so. Ugh.
No.
You gotta love technology.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, so overall cool. One more episode left, and I'll be watching it from overseas. So I'll be.
And then what's next? Andor, right? Comes in August.
Bad Batch.
Bad Batch. Okay.
Bad Batch is cool.
Bad Batch. What you got?
Have all of you guys watched Bad Batch?
I did.
First episode, awesome. Filler. Cool episode, filler. Cool. It's like you don't realize these are for the adults. The kids, F the kids. It's all about the adults with these things. So write them for the adults.
Yeah, I think Bad Batch last 2 episodes were really good.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the filler stuff, especially with the little girl. I already forgot what her name is. I'm trying to figure out who she is.
Omega.
Omega, yeah.
Moo.
Yeah. So,
And they're all clones, so they're all Jango Fett kids.
He is the ultimate father.
yeah, he is.
He's the big daddy. That's
He
what
is.
There was a movie with oh my god, what's his name? The guy who played Fred Claus, the big tall dude. He was in Swingers with Jon Favreau. I can't remember his name. But
Vince Vaughn? No.
Vince Vaughn, yeah. So Vince Vaughn had a movie where he when he was in college, he like donated a bunch of sperm,
Uh-huh.
and then he ended up having like 500 and something kids. The sperm bank, yes,
right on it. Yeah.
Yes. That's what Django is.
Absolutely, yeah. Right?
He is.
The sperm bank.
Think about all his children. Dang.
That's awesome. That's funny. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, can't wait to hear what you guys think next week. I'll be watching you guys from the airplane. Hopefully, I can jump in to talk about some Kenobi.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's transition over to the man of the hour, Seth Craig, aka Rogue Squad Garage.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so before we introduce you to the Spice Runners here. Want to let everybody know we do have a couple giveaways tonight, so don't leave.
Are these giveaways custom?
Yeah, some of them are.
Forceball.
Yeah, so I guess Joel, do you want to talk about what giveaway you got? There you go.
Oh, is that a Regal one, or did you do that?
It's a copy of one, yeah. But that's why I'm giving it away. I'm not doing any sales or anything. I painted it.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I'll never sell it. It'll be more of a gift type thing or a scenery type thing for me for my bases and things like that.
And if you put Velcro on the back of it, you can wear it with your shirt. Just put it on your shirt.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I did do it on a throne for my Boba Fett.
I was gonna say for your toilet, and that would be awesome. But yeah, that's
that's a throne too.
Yeah, that's badass. And I think Steph, you had like a T-shirt, right, for the show?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the Rogue Squad Garage T-shirts. So
nice.
I'll just need you to send the size and an address when we're done.
Yeah, look at that. Those things are cool.
Awesome. That's awesome. And again, the name is the best. Rogue Squad Garage. That is awesome.
Heck yeah.
RSG in the house.
That's awesome. Right. Represent.
Cool. So yeah, thanks
all
for
things
that.
custom.
Transition to my other thing.
You know, it's serious
Keep the
when
noise
Evan
going.
has to transition to his other thingy.
Well, I can't drink too much because I got to wake up early tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's time to go to Waterboy.
Yeah, that's what I'm sipping on. So Seth, thanks for joining us tonight, man.
Yeah.
I know you've been a long time friend in the chats here, and thanks for the communication through the last couple of months. So now that we have you on the air, tell us something about yourself. Like what got you into Star Wars, or what do you do? Whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. I mean, I saw A New Hope in theaters. That tells you a little bit about my age there. So I've always been hooked on Star Wars. And what got me kind of back into building and art and that kind of stuff was actually this camper that we're in right now. It's a 1977 travel trailer that had been completely gutted when I bought it because it fit the budget. And I was like, darn, what am I going to do with this thing? And then one day it kind of dawned on me. It's in 1977. I mean, I've got to do Star Wars. And that's how I started finding all this stuff again. And I won't say finding myself because that sounds really cheesy, but getting back to being able to build, and this is kind of my outlet, from work and stuff like that. I do this. I'm working on some speeder bikes right now. I do all sorts of competitions when we're in some of the other groups and the builders groups. All things custom there that I build like little power droids or whatever else. And that video is actually, I think that how I got started back in YouTube was it was an egg lady container challenge. So the challenge was to build the container for the egg lady when Mandalorian came out. So that was the intro of mine. It's a bad video, so I should have put that in there, but that was a nice touch. That's right. That's how I kind of got started, and then like I said, with this camper, it just continues to add on and expand. As I go, learning more things. I started off the YouTube channel. It was called A New Hope Camper. I was thinking I was going to kind of help people with remodeling campers, that kind of stuff, but there's a lot more out there than what I know. So then I kind of went rogue, literally, and with this Rogue Squad garage, and I just do everything. But my goal is just really to encourage people to build stuff or basically create design and then enjoy stuff, because that's kind of my goal now. Life's kind of short, so start building stuff and enjoying it.
The password is custom.
Is that a curtain behind you, Seth?
No, this is actually fiber optics. This is the front of the camper, and it was just a really ugly window. So that is actually painted to look like the Millennium Falcon, and those are all fiber optics, so I can control the colors and all that sort of stuff.
That's cool, though.
Cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw like I guess the Rolls Royce has that in their ceilings. I was like, that would make a really cool kind of background for the thing, because this is actually I'm sitting on my crash couch.
that's cool.
So that's custom too, by the way.
Oh,
But yeah. It's kind of challenging in a camper, though. I mean, because some people build some really beautiful stuff, but mine actually has to be functional. Like, this is actually can be a bed too, so it's got like 4-inch foam, that kind of thing. So it's an extra challenge in making things. But
But it's
definitely
fun.
enjoyed it.
It's fun.
It is
making
fun
stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And the cool thing, because the nice thing about this is, I mean, if I did like a Star Wars room, not many people are going to see it. I haul this thing up and down the highway. I'm at a campground. I meet people like we were talking to some kids from Make-A-Wish today. I'm like, come on in and check this thing out. So it's
You made it almost sound like you just park it and you're like, hey, you, come here.
people come like, oh my gosh, exactly. Hey kid, I got colored. I don't think it's much candy except for Halloween. But
awesome.
yeah, so it's cool. It's cool to just to talk to people about it. I mean, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I've seen this before. So I keep changing the outside. I had big Star Wars painted across the back one time. Now it's the Rebel symbol. Now I think I'm going to make it more like a Star Speeder because of the shape of the thing. It doesn't look like a Millennium Falcon. So that's fun. So and I just just talking to people about Star Wars in general, it's always been fun. And to hear people's experiences. Like I met the one lady today. She's like, I've got all my son's stuff, from the 1970s and 80s in our closet and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I wish I'd kept mine. But it's just cool. It's a great conversation.
Man.
And I love giving tours. So
Well, it's a lot of like-minded
fun.
people, right? You know, when you start talking Star Wars with people that are into Star Wars, I mean, there's more people into Star Wars than not. And people that don't like Star Wars, don't trust them. Run away. Serious. There's something wrong
Right.
with those people. But no, you just get along like us. We've become this little family. You know what I mean? With everybody. And everybody's got the same mindset as far as everybody's willing to help the others out. And it's just fantastic. It's just awesome. There you go. So is that
It
the egg lady's eggs? Or are these? Is this?
Yes, that's where it
Spaceballs?
started.
What is it?
That was where cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs, got it.
Yeah. So one thing that if you guys haven't watched his YouTube channel, he does these build challenges where you go to like the dollar store or just get these random things and try to make it into the Star Wars universe.
That's so cool.
So is your
It's a lot
YouTube
of
channel?
fun.
Is your YouTube channel Rogue Squad Garage?
That's correct. Yeah. Like
Okay.
I said, it started off as a New Hope camper, but then I changed it because it's everything now. But yeah, that's where it all started. There was with the Frog Lady egg container challenge.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely
But
subscribe.
yeah, and that's all. And it was nothing 3D printed. It all had to be whatever. So I'm hitting the thrift store. There's pots and pans and cheese balls. It's an old belt. So it was a lot of fun.
So it's all like found parts then.
I like what
Exactly.
Sean calls them. Cheesy poofs. Poofs.
Cheesy poofs.
Right.
That sounds like something you'd do. You'd be like, sorry, that was a cheesy poof.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a lot of creative builders in that thing, and how they tackle things is really cool too. Like with mine, I just changed the density of that water for those golf balls to float. Other people did resin. I mean, it was crazy. It was pretty neat. That's kind of
different
behind the
ways to-
scenes there.
That's awesome.
That would work for me.
That's
Got a snack with Grogu.
That's amazing, dude.
Oh, that looks great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's actually those golf balls are floating in that thing because
That's
I
so
just added
cool.
salt to that water.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
they're
how
just
my dad
floating. I was
made
like,
brine.
exactly.
So it was just salt. You just added salt.
Yep.
Turned it
Yeah,
salt
until
water to
it
float.
got to exactly. So once the density got to be about the same as those golf balls, they just all kind of floated, suspended like that.
Wow.
Yep.
Who's
Science
backing
is
up?
fun.
Yeah.
Is somebody backing up? Or what was that?
I think someone fired up my microwave.
Got it. Because I heard it. I was like, uh-oh, somebody's backing up.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that looks freaking
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, that is cool.
It does.
Science is fun.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, that skit he did kind of reminded me of the Big Bang Theory when they had that Professor Proton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, oh, I got to use this for the intro.
So that was perfect. But yeah, so that's been a lot of fun. Like I said, that was what kind of kicked it all off there, and then I've been fiddling ever since. That's actually that's in my garage there. So those panels supposed to look like the Millennium Falcon. Those are actually those pink foam things.
Mm-hmm. And look, the
Oh.
background looks great. Yeah, it's totally
Cool.
in the universe.
Looks
That's
real
a good idea, man. I never thought about doing that.
So cool.
I love the
Yeah,
lighting.
I've got more shots of the camper, but I got a Han Solo wall in here and all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, I'll bring up the camper pictures up in a
Oh,
second.
those are tadpole. Actually, I had some tadpole. There's one where Grogu didn't eat the eggs; he fertilized them. So I've got tadpoles floating there.
no.
Let's talk about this
Let me put the volume on this one so you guys can listen to it. This reminds me of like the Big Bang Theory stuff.
container and the density of the eggs and getting them to float. First, we start off with a bouncy ball. Pretty cool looking, good size, and it floated. But it completely floated at the top. So we said, let's go with something a little bit more dense or heavier. So we did the golf ball. And that was too dense. So we had to find something the exact same density of the water. Since that was nearly impossible to find, what we did was altered the density of the water by slowly adding salt until the golf ball floated. I mean, our eggs.
That's awesome.
So cool.
That's a lot of fun.
I like Grogu's goggles. He has to be safe too.
Yeah.
So is
My
this your
faithful
garage
assistant.
door here? This wall right here?
That is. Yep.
Dude, I love this. It's a good idea.
I'm gonna have to talk to you after the show because I'm trying to turn my my back door here for my patio. I want to make that Star Wars esque, so I'll have to talk to you after this about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, for me, it's been just a creative outlet. 'Cause I did art and stuff in high school and middle school, and then life happens and it just kind of went away. So this has been my reconnection, you might say.
That's awesome.
That was a Dollar Tree build right there. We had $15 to build anything in universe. So that's my little IG-88 head.
That thing looks at least 20 bucks. I mean, no, seriously, that looks awesome. That looks awesome.
Yeah, the hard part is trying to find the parts. There's like those old glass beads inside there that are red. I mean, it's whatever. Little noisemakers are his periscope and funnel for the head. So that's a whole nother build there. But
Damn,
I think that's
$15
probably my
challenge.
favorite Skyrim build there. Yep. Again, nothing 3D built, and it's all custom.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. Yeah. It forces you to be creative because it's like that was one of the problems I had in my cabinet shop is that when it came time to build something for myself, I could do anything. And that's where I would get stuck. If you put yourself in, hey, I've only got this scrap of wood and that scrap, and I have to build something, then I could figure out what I wanted. But if it was like, hey, you just want to build something, I could never move forward on it because I could do anything. I could never decide.
Yep.
Your wife, her comment. It disappeared.
Yeah. Now this thing here, that was the moisture evaporator. You always like that. You need to come and visit us on Halloween because that is actually if you look up redneck margarita machine, there's actually a garbage disposal on the bottom of that thing, so it crushes the ice and recirculates it until you close the treat. So as the kids are trick or treating, the adults get some treats out of that thing.
Yeah, Brian Thompson, Smuggler's Room.
Yeah,
did a full
exactly.
Thing
Yep.
as a moisture evaporator, but at garbage disposal was in there. Yeah,
yep.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Is that what this is?
Yep. Yeah, actually, there's a garbage disposal there. So yeah, the cooler set on top. That's a beast to haul around, though, especially when you're camping. As you can see, I mean that's probably at least 5-6 feet tall.
Oh, you take this when you go camping as well?
Well, especially on the Halloween for the adult treat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But that was a lot of fun. Yeah, of course, that was some of my distraction. I'm doing this while I'm in the middle of remodeling the camper, so I slowed my progress down.
It's like I'm a Star Wars the shit out of this.
That's right. Yeah, I had one guy stop me today. He goes, "So where's everything else?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Usually when you're here, you have all this other stuff set up. So we'll bring the little land speeder. I've got Jawas that'll set up. I've got R2BQ, which is like my smoker made out of propane tank that looks like R2D2. So
it's R2BQ. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
BQ?
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, like for my barbecue, man, and he works well.
That is custom.
It is custom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
And that was twice. Damn it.
Yeah, this moisturizer is pretty cool. Oh, there it is outside in the wild, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That looks killer.
Cool. Yeah, let's bring up your camper stuff. So here's your camper build.
Camper.
That's R2BQ. That was one of the original paint. Actually, no, that might be right. No, that's actually R2BQ. That little his periscope or whatever is my the smoke and the got the thermometer in the front. A little door that opens is to control the smoke, and the back of it's where you actually put all the good stuff, the food, shish kebabs, burgers, ribs, whatever you want to throw in that thing.
Oh, there he is in the front.
Nice.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool, man. You got the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do the paint job on the side like the Vans. Those old ripcord Vans.
Right.
Is this your dinner table?
Yeah, yeah, that was I bought that off of Amazon there. And then just not polyurethane, epoxied all over the table, make it nice and solid.
You got some sabak going.
That's right.
Yeah, I like the blueprints. That's cool.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, that's killer. It's a nice looking sign.
That's actually the back of an old TV that on the inside it's a projector, like the projector, shot on those mirrors, and that mirror shot forward onto the screen. So again, everything is pretty much from we call them Greeblies, but whatever you can find on Raid. But yeah, I think that's printed off of a whatever.
We got those sheets. I had to get that. That's from Disney. It's
did you?
No, actually, I got those off of Amazon.
So the comforter is two-sided. It can be that, or it can just be the Millennium Falcon.
Yep.
Yeah, I dig that. I had to have it. I waited like 3 to 4 weeks. I kept checking every single day because I'm like, I got to get this. And Janine was like, yeah, whatever at the time. Now she loves them. She's the one that sleeps in them. But yeah.
Yeah, they're fun.
That's cool.
That's
Simple,
the
but it
in-universe
looks
doors.
great. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like the whole
that's
inside
kind of
you
old.
look around.
Yeah, that's actually above me now. Like I said, I've rearranged things. So that was the front of the camper. You can see where that window was. So that's actually like right here. But now that thing is mounted up on the ceiling.
So what is your family? Everybody, what do they say about this?
I think overall they're pretty impressed. I mean, I was surprised to get my wife on board literally about this thing, but she's the one that actually bought those comforters and stuff like that. So as long as it got done, as long as it's functional, they're not quite Star Wars fans like I am, but definitely good sports about it.
That's cool. That's cool.
They start then show it off now too, which is kind of cool. So
That's very cool.
Awesome.
Uh-oh, we got a double Michelle. Yeah. So my wife is asking, rigid shop back filter?
yes,
What? Yeah. Good eye, babe. Good eye.
that's the top bunk.
Nice.
Looks cozy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there you
I
go.
like that.
I
Oh,
wanna
that's
do that on
old
my
too.
fridge.
Wow, that's come a long way because that was that's the bathroom door, but now it's got Millennium Falcon panels on either side of them
Oh, really?
Nice.
and some lights. But yeah, I think there's a video on that too about how to do that. Yeah, it's more pads.
A lot of buckets.
Yeah, so
Yep.
what are you using for the pads there? What is that?
That pink insulation foam, those big
Oh,
4x8
okay.
sheets. I just cut it down and then at least Mod Podge over it, or sometimes I'll put shop towels over it. Technique I stole from the smuggler's room.
So what happened to the Stormtroopers' domes?
Those are actually candy bowls.
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
That's very
cool.
I was thinking you're like, I'm scalping Stormtroopers or something.
I know, right?
That's right. Don't cross me.
He's an Ewok at heart.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Oh,
Ooh,
cool.
nice. Nice table.
Yeah,
That's badass.
So did you build that table or buy it or?
I built it. Yeah. The only thing I didn't do is I had our local blacksmith cut me that the metal disc, and then
Got
on the stickers did all the LEDs and stuff.
That's really cool.
Mhm.
And the sink. Okay.
Yeah. That's actually pretty cool. It's it's just one of those counter paint jobs, but I threw glitter in it, and at night it's kind of looks pretty cool actually.
Ah,
Cool.
nice, nice,
And that bathroom's actually got a facelift now. You need to check it out. It's got the shower now is a life-size back to tank. So
What?
Oh,
looks like I need to update some of these pictures there. But yeah, so that right above the sink, there's this huge panel that was there was a picture of that the updated Millennium Falcon wall.
oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh, dude, what
but
a
it's
difference!
got-
right?
Oh,
That
that's
was-
awesome.
it's got some. I got added weathering to it after that, but so yeah, that life size back tank is pretty cool. It's got the control panel is actually from an old Roger reel to reel player. So I taken that apart and threw all sorts of LEDs in there. Because at first those lights were really pretty dull.
Oh, that's
Yeah. So again, you can see. So that window is behind this screen or behind this the optic lights now. But yeah, it's
Gotcha.
my crash couch. Like I said, it's not the prettiest thing, but it's functional. Definitely comfortable to sleep on.
Yeah, and it looks good enough. You're like, oh, I see what you're doing here. No question.
Yeah.
That's still cool. It's just cool that you got a spot that you've created and turned totally into universe,
Got a portable man cave.
Exactly, that's what it is, right? Yeah, I'm in one of those Star Wars room builders groups. It's like, hey, mine's portable, guys. I'm sorry. But
Oh wow, that was really fully gutted, huh?
that's actually, I put out the panel. There's some pictures of like the roof where like I pulled the top back and it had just rusted all the way through. So it was really just a frame. So it's there you go. So it was cool because it was a blank slate, I couldn't find any pictures of what these kind of campers look like from the inside. I mean, it's 1977. They probably would have been tin prints or something.
Yeah, it's not easy to upload Polaroids to the internet, but yeah.
Right, exactly. So that's where she started. It's come a long way.
Wow. So how long did it take you to get it to where you were like, yeah?
I want to say it was about 3 months to get it on the road. But then like I said, I keep coming back and upgrading things like this or that wall or whatever else. I've painted to the outside probably 3 or 4 times at least. So that keeps changing.
You almost could have gone Spaceballs with this.
I should
so
have.
Close. Yeah.
I really could have. I could, exactly. Yeah, that's when she came home. So yeah, that's the roof. It wasn't in the best of shape.
So this is when you picked it
I
up?
could have done Spaceballs. Yep.
How many feet
I brought
is
her
it?
home.
20?
I want to say it's about 30.
30? Oh, it's big.
About 30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good size.
It's big. It's unique too with that whole slope in the back. But yeah, I had to take the whole roof off. But you can see why, and that was why I started with a New Hope, because it was, the New Hope camper, and actually that's what the license plate still says. Because if I could do this, it could, be anything. There's your roof. You can do anything. So
I'm so glad that we're probably one of the first channels to ever feature an RV like this being redone.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah.
Exactly, but no, it's cool. It's fascinating to watch how people turn even a room, like we had Kelly on here showing his whole room and everything. But this is new. This is really cool.
When I was trying to figure out how to do this, there wasn't anybody else out there, and that's how I ended up in Star Wars room builder groups, because there's not many Star Wars RV camper builder groups or whatever.
So are you going to put wings on it, or are you just going to leave it the way it is?
I'm going to leave it the way it is, and I'm going to repaint it. My plan is to repaint the outside, and like I said, make like a Star Speeder 3000 more. Awesome. So I got stickers for the Star Tours. I've got the stickers now. I just got to put the blue stripes on.
Wow, that's so cool.
But yeah, so it was a lot of work, but I mean, it's definitely. That was the front door, one of my sketches, or the side door. I guess it only has one door.
Oh, cool.
That is really cool, man. Really, really cool.
Did a lot of work on this, man.
It was, and it was all budget, So like those cabins I got off of like Facebook Marketplace. So I'm like, I'll make them work, So
awesome.
Come a long way. So you can do anything with a budget. I learned a lot.
How long did you say you were working on this RV?
I think about 3 months before I got on the road.
3 months.
Yep.
Yeah, you worked on it really quick then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this project would have taken me
do all
forever.
the sinks and everything work under Jedi? Because you go to airport, you got to have your Jedi mind tricks to get the things to work, and they don't always work for me. I don't know why, but they never work.
Right.
For me.
That's the most frustrating thing.
You're like,
it is.
Like trying to get the water to start and the soap to start, and you're in a hurry.
Hey, Michelle says she can't hear us.
She can't?
Yeah.
I can hear you guys.
Speak, Michelle. Talk. Talk.
I can't hear any of you guys.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you. So,
I'm
question
struggling.
is,
I can't hear you guys at all.
Oh, man. How did we fix this earlier?
Turn her volume up.
Yeah.
No, we had this problem before everybody joined earlier.
Or bounce out.
Yeah.
Poor Michelle.
I'll let her know.
We gotta get her something.
Get a flying IT guy out there to tune it up.
So what is it? 94. Jeez.
Is this a foam?
Yeah, it's that 4-inch foam for the crash couch.
Okay.
So I had to kind of glue it together and trim it up. That's probably my favorite part. That's the front of the camper.
That is cool.
That was a sunshade. I framed it.
You look really happy in that picture too.
It was early in the morning. I hadn't had my coffee yet.
Man, this is like a complete renovation of this camper. Look at that.
That's so cool.
It's like night and day.
The thing is, it's a good shape as far as, you've seen some of the older ones. They're very, very boxy. This has a little bit more of a shape to it. It looks like a freaking craft of some kind. So doing the door like you did, like the Falcon door in between the cockpit and the rest of the ship, it looks cool, dude. Looks really cool.
Very cool.
That could totally be the Spaceballs.
Yeah.
That's what I see. It's so awesome.
Mos Eisley Brewing Company.
There's a good question. What for Michelle? What is she using? Does anybody know? Do you know, Evan? She's using
I think she's on Edge.
Okay, that might be part of the problem.
Could be it.
Yeah. Have her go on Google Chrome.
Can you hear us?
That helps.
Yes, now I can hear you guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, so one of the things Sean Swolo said the operating system that the browser you're using.
Browser.
If you're on Chrome, or I think Evan said you're on Edge or something.
I'm on Firefox.
Okay.
You're on Firefox now? Well.
So you might want to try something in the future for the next one or whatever. See if you can get Chrome. I'm on Chrome. Yeah, I'm on Chrome. Jason, what are you on?
I have no idea.
Jason's
well,
on that
StreamYard's optimized for Google Chrome.
I'm on Chrome.
Yeah, I'm on Chrome. Yeah.
So that might be something for the future. That might help quite a bit because we miss you when you disappear and can't.
I know, and I turn into the football. Sucks.
Really? Really, Sean? Really?
So, Seth, what do you call this rice maker? Does it have a droid name?
See, I didn't buy that. That was one of my wife's gifts. That's a R2D2 crock pot pressure cooker thing.
Oh, you know what? We have the Chewbacca one. Now that I think about it.
I saw this at Home Goods last weekend. It was like $30. I didn't get it.
Yeah. $30. Damn, we paid a lot more than that when it came out.
I was gonna say that's a steal.
Yep.
For Michelle.
I know. Nope, I switched from Firefox to Chrome. It fixed your problem, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, for next time, and we can always test it out whenever you want, so it's all good.
All right.
Yeah.
Sabak. Do. Yeah, this is so cool. I like the panels, and all that. That looks great.
I love that.
I mean, that would look great anywhere.
Yeah,
I know. I'm gonna put one on my fridge.
Honey carbonite, you got to have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle's looks pretty good blown up.
I should have gotten Gabe's when he was selling it, and I dawdled too long because I didn't know where I would put it. And one of the spots I had in my head, I'm like, we're gonna have to get rid of one of our chairs. And then finally at the Collection Wars party, I was asking him about it. I go, I need to come down and see it. And he's like, I sold it. And I'm like, okay, there goes that. Oh, there it is.
Yep, there's the updated bathroom with my back to tank.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Okay, so say that again. It's in the bathroom, or you said I've got to go to the bathroom in my back to tank. So I'm just trying to...
Right. That is the bathroom. So I guess you could go, but you don't go to that in the back to tank. There's a toilet on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that control is that real thing.
Wow, that
Yeah.
almost looks like a refrigerator and a microwave.
That was the
1977.
pre Star Wars modifications. The Mos Eisley
Nice.
Cantina fridge.
There it is,
There
right
you go.
there.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Is
That's
that the
awesome.
fee for it? Like it's like a droid?
Yeah, that's a little homage. You got 1977, 83, and 87 down at the bottom.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
no, that's cool, man. Oh, that looks nice at night.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's come a long way. But yeah, it's a good
It's
one to
like,
end on there.
yeah, when you totally go into it and you do a theme, I mean, Star Wars obviously is going to be the best, but when you take a room or you take something and you do the full theme, whether if it's, rainforest or whatever, it looks killer when it's done right, and this looks killer. That is
Guys, you're
very
making
cool.
me hungry.
You know,
There you go. There's-
BQ. Love it.
Looks
Yeah,
good.
R2BQ. Yeah, made out of a propane tank.
Wow.
That was a propane tank. Okay, damn, that's cool. All right, let's look at some of your other projects here. This one looks pretty cool. I think this is one of those challenges you had to do.
Yeah, that was the Gonk Droid builders group. They put another budget build out there. So
That's cool.
I've always been a fan of Tusken Raiders. The cool thing is if you press the top, it'll make the Tusken Raider sounds and Gonk Droid sounds. So
That's
that
killer.
was again underneath those $15 budget builds.
Oh, this was $15 here.
How big is
Yep.
it?
You got a couple Walmart.
He scaled to the 18-inch because the challenge was it had to be to scale of something. So that's to scale to an 18-inch Tusken Raider model. So he probably stands about 9 inches tall, I think.
Okay. That's still killer.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that when I saw it. I was like, holy shit, that's freaking awesome.
Those are a couple Walmart totes or something, aren't they? Like upside down.
Well, these are small. Yeah, again, it's from the Dollar Tree, so they're really small little Tupperware like things.
Badass.
I think I went through your pictures already.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I think I went through them. Yeah, those are cool, man. Oh, there's two
Been quite an
Force
adventure.
Balls
Enjoy sharing them. Just encourage people to be able to get there and do.
Force ball.
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
do things at a budget price that look really good. Like your background's amazing. I like it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think that's also where a lot of us get stuck. You're thinking, oh, I would love to do this, and I want to do my ceiling, and you're like, oh, it's going to cost so much money. And it just never happens, And
Right.
you're the type of person that's like, oh, I'm going to do it. Oh, here's my budget. I have to figure it out for $15. And you become very
Right.
creative because you're in that
Yeah.
constraint, you know?
Think outside the box.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
And it's one step at a time.
Exactly. A custom. I'm thirsty.
yeah, no. So thanks for sharing it and sharing your story.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for letting me.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
originally going to play this when he told his, his life story.
That's right. That's right. My life story. That'll be another day, another show.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it's time to do some giveaways.
Giveaway. Let's go.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Seth. I really enjoyed
My
that.
pleasure.
I thought
Thank
that
y'all
was
for-
awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Let me be here.
Yeah, I like that.
And I'll talk about
RV.
Kenobi, man.
Oh yeah, that RV concept is pretty badass, man. You should start a Facebook group or something, and you never know how many other people are out there that are looking for information.
Yeah. Well, I've started Fleet Builders. Started Fleet Builders group. There's not a whole
Okay.
lot out there. So
Send us an invite. We'd be
Okay.
into it for sure. And the other thing too is even if that thing wasn't traveling, even if you weren't using it, just being able to have it on your property and go into as a little fort or whatever you want is freaking
Right.
cool.
my getaway.
Exactly, right?
Heck yeah.
Call
Your
it the
doghouse.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking, the doghouse.
The doghouse. That's funny.
I like it for a she shed or what.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
It'd be a cool she shed. You can have your studio out there too.
Hell yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Cool. So what do we want to do first? We want to do a T-shirt, Seth?
Sure.
Sure. All right. So let's.
And again, show off your T-shirt real quick. Let me find you because
I love that. Yeah,
that is an awesome design.
Yeah,
If
I
we
love
don't
that
win,
thing.
we're buying.
Guys, if you don't win, I do have them on my page.
Where is your page? Can we get a link or?
Sure. I don't know if I send it to you or I can figure it out how to
Eben,
get them to you.
I can grab it. Yeah, I can add it to the show notes. I think I linked your YouTube on there, and your YouTube had.
It has at the top my LinkedIn and all that.
Yeah.
Or my link tree.
Awesome.
So what's our hashtag going to be? Is that how you're doing it? Hashtag?
Yeah, hashtag something.
How about Rogue?
There you go.
Hashtag something.
Rogue.
Yeah, so guys in the chat, hashtag Rogue to win your own Rogue Squad Garage.
And make sure you spell Rogue correctly and not Rouge. Does it have to be small, lowercase, all lowercase?
Janine, she put hashtag something.
Do all lowercase letters.
Yeah, all lowercase, just to keep it the same.
Something dark side. Yes. Cool. All right, come off of that.
Okay, so your link tree is New Hope Camper.
So we're gonna have some music. Music.
Let me get ready over here on this side. It's all quiet. Everybody's
I know,
focused.
it's like too quiet, right?
Everybody's focused. Yeah. And if you guys don't I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to enter because I want to enter for the other one. Enter for both. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You gotta just have fun.
Tell me when. Good luck, everybody.
Let me type it up in here. Hashtag Rogue ROGUE.
Money sign.
Oops, that's the
All
money
lowercase.
sign.
All lowercase.
ROGUE. And nobody's gonna win. All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start collecting. Sean!
Hey. And he wins again. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Congrats, Sean.
Very, very cool. Congrats.
Dope. Yeah, send me your shirt size and your information. I'll get it over to Seth. Cool. So
well,
let's
it's good.
do.
It's good. Sean has a shirt because I think his daughter's wedding. He had to take his shirt off of his back, so it was gone.
Oh, did he? That went too far. Yeah.
All right. What's next?
Hashtag skull.
Skull. Oh. Yeah. Hashtag. We do another one. We're just doing back to back. We'll get them over with.
Yeah. We'll do it. That way we can just wrap it up and thank everybody for being here tonight.
Yeah. Hashtag. See, even Sean agreed. So true, Scott. Yep. So hashtag skull.
Yeah, that'll work.
SKULL. All right, everybody. Hashtag skull for a chance to win Joel Hazy Customs.
Ah, yeah. I don't have it, so that's the best I can do. Drink.
I don't know who does it. I don't know if it was Jason or Jeff that keep making that noise.
Jeff doing the Utini. Yeah. He did a good job.
Utini.
And that guy's. And by the way, Jeff is a butt because he's traveling and not here.
He's hanging out at Star Killer Ranch.
Yes.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I know. That's so awesome, though.
Yeah.
All right, hashtag skull. I know there's 25 people in the chat. If you're paying attention, it's a different story.
It's good odds.
Hashtag skull. This is an awesome thing to win, so I highly recommend everybody put in for it. Michelle, I didn't see your name in there.
I tried. It won't let me. I don't know why. I hit the comments and it won't let me.
It won't?
Damn it, Jim.
Dank
Dang
ferret
it.
to hell and back.
Mm,
Here, let me log on with my other account. I'll try to win for you. How's that?
All right, thanks,
there
Evan.
you go. Oh, we could do it. Yeah, I could do it too. I could go hashtag
Let me
skull
see.
and then put Michelle. So Michelle is now Skull Michelle.
I know, because I was like, what the heck? Why can't I do it?
All right, hashtag skull.
Damn it.
No.
That was my
Sean's
business
phone.
account. Whoops. Oh well. I was gonna have my professional face on it.
Nice.
Got too many accounts. All right, if it lands on me, it's going to you, Michelle.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's do this. And hurry up, Scott Barry. No, it's coming to Joe Flex. Oh no,
Yep.
the collector.
Duck Yay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congrats,
Winner,
man.
winner, chicken dinner. Nice.
The collector. So if you know Joe, go ahead and send him your information. If not, just,
Get it
send
out
it over
tomorrow.
to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Joel's not kidding. He'll get it out tomorrow, and you'll see it Monday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stuff comes fast. He's amazing because he's like, last time he sent me something, he's like, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, I mailed it and I forgot to take a picture of the tracking number." I said, "Dude, there's no time. It shows up before I could even track it." It's the truth.
That is true.
He got double me. Go on.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. No, so congrats to all the winners. Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
congrats.
being here
Mm-hmm.
Friday.
I love doing the giveaways.
Yeah, Joe,
love it.
thanks for the giveaway. And Seth, too.
Absolutely. Yeah. I definitely got to get some Seth shirts. Those are badass.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I try to wear mine, like, not that much because I don't want to ruin it. but I wear it at least once a week.
So me being a collector, I would buy one to wear and one to just not wear.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
So yeah, but the one that you don't wear, where do you
Thanks,
put it?
John.
Do you put it on the wall and leave it out there?
Leave it folded.
The jersey box.
Yeah, that part I haven't figured out.
Well, even that the logo that he's got going on it would be cool just in a little print or a little picture. So
Yeah, because I think Seth has stickers and stuff on his site too.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. Thanks, Sean. I'll get it over. Yeah. So I think this is a good point to wrap it up. Michelle, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Do you want to talk
Yay,
about
Michelle's
what's going to
here.
happen next week?
Yes. So next week we are going to have, well, Evan's going to be gone, but we're going to have actor Dominic Pace on. And if you guys remember him, he played Gecko and he was in the first and third chapters of The Mandalorian. So he's going to be stopping by and I'm going to be, trying
You're going to be the host.
I'm going to be the host. You guys you're my brothers from other mothers. You're going to help me. And
Nope, I won't be there. I'm not going to make it.
The hostess with the mostest.
I'll be there.
You got to do it. Of
Yeah,
course
but how
we'll be
exciting
here.
is that?
I won't be there. I'm on my way to Vegas.
Are you?
All right, yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
It's like Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Daughter turns 21.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
That's why I'm doing the Great Purge.
I was gonna say, I can see Joel. I can see Joel now. Drink this. Drink this. Drink this.
right.
That's why you don't drink.
I'm disappearing. I'm going to the ice bar.
There you go.
So if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask Dominic, you can probably write them in the chat or message me, and I'll try to make sure that we can, ask him questions and stuff.
Should we get this homeboy on there too?
Dominic is my boy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
As long as he has enough time to talk, we just need to talk to him, and so, yep.
Cool.
Be
Cool.
good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Be good. Be good.
Mhm. So Joel won't be here. Evan won't be here. Thanks, guys.
Jeff will be there. You have
Jeff's-
Jeff, Jason, Michelle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got.
I'll try to pop in from the airplane. I'm flying back that day from Europe, so
You're gonna be whipped, dude. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll be like on some gin and tonics and be like, "Yo, what are you guys doing?"
It'll be like this Saturday morning. What the heck did you guys do? It's like, why is my channel banned? I don't know.
Talking too much crap about Disney, I guess.
What's this cease and desist letter?
Yeah, it's something Jason did. We know nothing.
Yeah.
Got blocked.
Yeah.
Nah, so thanks Michelle for for next week. Yeah, the show will be in good hands. We'll have Dominic Pace. Should be. I'll set that up tomorrow before I leave, so you guys will see the information out there. Seth, thank you again for being on the show. Thanks for sharing your Star Wars story.
Nice meeting you,
Thanks for letting me. Good to meet you all.
Yeah, it was great, man. Great to actually have you on here instead of just looking at the name and going, I love it.
If you're in Virginia, come visit sometime.
I was born there. I was born. Whereabouts in Virginia are you?
I'm in Gloucester now, which is above like Yorktown.
I was born in Alexandria and had family in Charlottesville.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. About 2.5 hours, I guess, east of Charlottesville. I grew up in Fredericksburg, so.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I know where Alexandria is.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so thanks guys. Thanks for being here tonight too. Thanks Joe for the giveaway.
Yeah, more to come.
Man.
More to come.
Oh man, awesome. You're just too nice, man. We got to take care of you.
This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But until
thanks for putting up with all my difficulties too.
Yeah,
well, hopefully we'll get you on Chrome, and this will not happen again.
Yeah,
that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, I need to download Chrome, and we'll talk about it in the green room if you have time, just to see if we can help you out real quick.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so thanks everybody. Thanks from the Spice Runners Lounge out in the Outer Rim. Thanks for being here with us this Friday. And until next week, may the force be with you.
Peace.